Look, y'all, this deck is good. I played exclusively this deck during the few weeks I had this month and hit legend with this. It's Unholy Reno, and I'll give a full review at the end on like what I think of the deck and what cards I think led to its success. But it's really, I wouldn't say it counters the meta. I mean, plagues counter Reno decks. But the plague package is obviously very good. But this deck is nuts. Well, I'll just do it as I'm playing. But Lord Marigar, this card right here, ends games. This is good against Sludge Warlock because, you know, wide board, which I think this deck is pretty good to begin with because of the wide board. But also the plagues. Plagues aren't good just against Reno decks. It's really good against plague decks because if they shuffle things on the bottom, especially if you have a Staff of Primus, now you have 3 chances to shuffle their deck. So it removes those sludges from their bottoms. So this deck counters that. Paladin, I honestly haven't had super bad matchup because it's a fairly aggressive deck. Oh crap, this counter spells suck. I want to play Hell Yeah right now, but if it's a objection. Energy Shaper. I don't want to risk that though. Okay. Yeah, a objection would be real bad on those two. But yeah, that's a couple of reasons. It can go into, like, because yeah, you can, if you have some minions on board, which the deck's kind of constructed to be very sticky. I am playing, like, obviously you saw the Tomb Guardians, but also I'm playing the Revenant, as well as, you know, other very sticky things, like, I mean, Mining Casualties is a great card. I added this Murlocula because that's the one thing the deck struggles with is healing. Granted, that's not a whole lot of hitting, but it's better than nothing. Let's do this.
You have earned an eternity of torment.
I don't know if I want to trade, but probably gonna. But the deck has, you know, a little bit of everything. You know, it has the plague package, so you have some AoE, you have some removal. Like I say, the healing's the only thing. Reno's just a fantastic card in general, and I feel like this deck takes a lot of decks by surprise because they're like, oh, okay, they see all the other Death Knight deck that's the Excavate, which is really good. And actually, ironically, that's your hardest matchup because was it the Pitmaster? The Pitmaster steals your Marigar. Yeah, and it has Rush, so they can deal with your huge board kind of efficiently, so that kind of blows. But speaking of which, let's just get rid of this board right here. And plagues, just in general, like plagues also go to late game. So if you do exhaust your Lord Marigar or your Reno, it's just like, all right, I'm just gonna try and go to late game, and hopefully you don't have like Steam Cleaner or something to remove the plagues. But this isn't. I think I'm gonna get that. What I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna get Denathrius. I added the rat. As opposed, I took out the Grave Strength and added another rat, or the Dirty Rat. Honestly, though, sometimes I want to take out the Viper, but because I try to just use the rat, so their weapon's not a problem. You say pull that from their hand, or like with Warrior, the brand that doubles everything. I try to pull that, and then either get rid of it, like turn 10 play this in Reno or this in Marigar, just pull from their hand and just get rid of whatever it is. But this is Mage. And I'm afraid of like Sif stuff, but I think I'm gonna grab the Denathrius.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
I did draw that on my turn. Stupid! I didn't want to really wait, though. Well, now I should have got the Dirty Rat, because Dirty Rat can pull Astalor, so... Just gave my opponent an Astalor, which seems really bad.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Serves me right. Should have known better. This is why I can't play and stream at the same time.
Our gift of frost.
Dang, you're just going to use my own Astalor against me? Shame on you. Well, hopefully we can do something.
Our gift of frost shields us.
I think I'm going to save the crop rotation for an arms dealer, so... So yeah, if other decks go wide, you punish them with your Reno and your Marigar. And then if you go wide and they don't, you know, punish you, then you just get them with Grave Strength or just go for game. Now, not really sure. Yeah, I don't like this. I mean, I could. I think I'll clear. There's probably some cards you could play around with this list if you don't have everything. Like, while I do like the Obsidian, you could probably take that out for something else.
Everybody needs a castle.
Let's get these plagues in there.
Doesn't compare to your plague.
Trying to think of other things that you could cut. Honestly, you know, it's gone through a couple different versions. I don't know if you can cut too much.
Our gift of fire and power.
That's rude. They're running out of cards though. Like, I'm gonna get rid of this with Primus. Hopefully get some health on the back end. So I'm not too scared right now, but I'm getting a little nervous because if they just sift me out of nowhere, I'm gonna be real upset. Patchwork's pretty good. Oh, I would consider playing the Scourge. Like, whenever I get a Scourge off of the Mortician or the other one, the Vizier, I can never say this, the Nerubian, love the Scourge because it's lots of bodies, gets your corpses up, which you appreciate if you have Denathrius or Marigar. And sometimes I could just end games too, you know, if they're not expecting. I mean, you know, the Scourge can be hit or miss, but regardless, you have a full field of corpses. And
Think too hard. You'll hurt yourself.
don't like Romath. It's a good card. Nice shot. Okay, so that is the Vein. Cool. So I can't play that. Let's see here. I could like Reno, but I want to save it for the other one. But what to do? Oh, if I add a spell though and use it, they're just gonna use it against me. So, I could just try for the Astalor. Let's just do this. There we go, Scourge. I'm gonna keep that, I think. Let's just. This is probably really inefficient, but. Thinking what I want to do. Honestly, I'm really scared of getting sift. So I kind of want to just see if we can hit it. Well, it's not bad. That's their board clear. Honestly, I might think about Denathris soon, just so I don't die. Here we go. Yeah, here it comes. I think I'm gonna shotgun the Denathris. No, I'm really gonna shotgun it. That's really my only health though, but I'm getting nervous. So at least put like pressure on them. So now you gotta, which they can do. They could easily just kill me right now. But if they don't get rid of it, I'm just gonna feel heal to full and just Astalor. So we shall see how this goes. I hate like doing that though. It's like, all right, I'll just heal to 30, and they're like, Sif, you're dead. Like, really annoys me. Okay. Hopefully they didn't get too many good things off the Sunbun. Okay. All right, we live to fight another day at least. Okay. I'm thinking about no, we're doing this. Maybe we can get a plague for game. So close, so close. Plague for game? Nope. We don't have too many plagues in there. Don't kill me for 26.
Reality.
Okay, you can gain armor. That's fine. Okay. Are hanging in there, mage. Oh man. Draw 7?
That feels good.
That's wild.
My hand is full.
Oh. There goes my plague. Alright, they got 4. Dang it. Glare, sorry, it's like getting my face. Okay. I think I'm gonna Scourge. Man, but they better not kill me next turn. Or if they just play a lot of busted spells. Oh, that would be nice if I could use it to go face. Ah, dang. Alright.
My hand is full.
Well, they're probably just gonna get all their armor and spells right now. I didn't want a Reno for that, but probably should have. Gotta do something about this glare. It's blinding me. You need to stop whittling me down. Whittling. Alright, I got... Man, just won't quit. At least they're using the spells not on my face. Alright, so I could Marigar. I'm honestly thinking about Renoing. But no.
This cannot be done. Vote for them.
I don't want to do that either.
The fallen will serve.
I only have one plague in there, I think. All my plague stuff's in my deck. But I'm really like considering just Renoing and hoping I get like the armor a button. Hero power, whatever it's called. Shot. There it is. I'm just dead, aren't I don't think I've ever lived a Sif. Like I've never played against a Sif, like someone play a Sif against me and live to tell the tale. So that is something I will take. And then I'm debating, do I want a Reno or do I want a Marigar? Shoot. Because what I'm going to get some armor. The Sif's play's done, but they got spells in their hand. And granted, either one of these will be set up for lethal, so let's just do that.
Looking for a standoff? Careful. It's a
This one would really be set up for lethal, but... Play for game? No, can't play for game. We're just going to do 16 damage to me right here. I'd be real upset. All right, there's part of it. Here it comes. Lived. Well, I lived against a Sif. We will take that. All right. GG. So yeah, I'm telling you, the deck's good. I'm telling, like, that was a pretty good game. A lot of back and forth. Wasn't really sure if I was gonna win that one, but yeah, this deck can hold its own. It could like be very good in the early game, and if they don't, like, I will say it's a little inconsistent, obviously, because it's a Reno deck. So you're not gonna get your huge, crazy early game, and then set it up with grave strength, you know, all the time. And same with your late game. You know, sometimes you're just gonna play really well, but then you can't, you know, finish with the grave shift, and you might have to rely on something else. So just saying. So this, if this is Treant Druid, which it probably is, this is also a very hard matchup. Just because it's hyper aggro. Like, while you do play aggressive, you don't play that. You don't play Treant Druid aggressive. So it's like I really want to keep these two, but because what's my one drop going to be? Like a Mermian Arms Dealer or a Staff? This is great though, but it's for turn 5. I really need like a, you know, a Plague Strike or literally anything else. So let's just mulligan everything. Ugh. Mermai's not terrible. Finlay can help you. Honestly, that's another card you can consider taking out. Sir Finlay, most of the time when it's been useful, has been like a dig for Reno card. Like, the only way I can out this board is for Reno. Let's dig for it, and then it's really nice. Like, sometimes you have some unideal hands, but you do draw a lot with. I do put the Famished Fool in there. I do like that. Because I don't play a lot of draw. I play the Famished Fool, the Sir Finlay technically, and then okay. So this, I'm fine with this, honestly. As long as it's not Treant Druid, this is okay. I'm debating if I want to crop rotation. I think I am, because then next turn I get 2 Guardians live. I kind of like crop rotation, and obviously, where is it? Mining Casualties is great, but also the Graveyard Shift, Because any one of those, if you have, and you have Murloc in your hand, it's just like, boom, free Murloc. I think, yeah, we're definitely doing this. Because this might be a game where I have to use Finley. It's like, all right, I need a need a Reno, or else I'm dead. Excuse me. What? That's pretty lame. Oh, shoot. I wanted to play Possessifier. I might still play Possessifier, because... let's do this instead, actually. I'm going to force them to do it, because let's see here. Do we almost have lethal? Got 1, 2, 3, 4... 5,
We all exist in
17. Almost. Almost. 21, I believe. I'm thinking about doing it. I'm gonna do it. You know what? Let's do it.
Gain strength from this grave soil.
It's 5, not 4. I hate myself right now. I hate myself. Oh. I need one more. I could have traded that into it. But no, I had to go ahead and play it because I'm an idiot. I deserve to lose now. That's some bullcrap. Man. Yeah, I totally did that to get them to force the dragons out of their hand. Yeah. Oh, gosh.
Everybody needs a castle.
Take a pit pause. Ooh, I might do a pit pause now, actually. Problem is, next turn they're going to kill me with, they're going to put up their wall of dragons. Yeah, that's not the one I wanted. Ugh. I hate myself that I did that. Still mad. Alright. Oh, I just wanted to have a longer game. You know, that's totally why I did it. I can't. I was like, can I Finley for anything that'll kill it? But no, I don't have anything. Not on 8 mana.
I will find a way.
Chain Guardian. Yeah, no, I can't even do that. Primus. Yeah, everything's 8. So sad. I'm just bad. It's cool. I think I'll actually take that. I do need a draw, but like, whatever.
The fallen will serve. I smell gold in their water.
I could like trade, but I'm not gonna.
Hurry up.
I'm just sorry. I'm not talking. I'm just fuming in my head right now.
The cycle of life is
So
reborn
mad.
anew.
So mad that I did that. When you get mad, how do you deal with it? Because for me, like, I get quiet. So like, just in general, not just gaming, but like everyday life. Like when I get mad, I get very quiet. Do you all rage? Like, what do you all do? Like, you know, people deal with things different ways. That's again why I'm curious. So let me know in the comments below.
Let's see here.
But I think this is what I need to do. I need to think a little bit more. Yeah, we're trading there. I'm still so mad. I'm still thinking about it. I can't think about it. Because if I'm thinking about it right now, like, I think you all know, I think I've talked about this before, but like, my background's in, like, I have a master's in sports psychology. So, and this is like sports psych 101. Something bad happens, you have to let it go. Because if you're still fuming about it, you're not thinking about the game. So, like, I ran track in college. So, if I was thinking about, I had a bad throw in the discus, and now I'm throwing, like, shot put, like, that's not going to help me compete. And I know it's, like, very simple. Like, you'd be like, well, duh, Emerson. Like, of course. But, like, it's common sense, but not common practice. So you got to have, like, the discipline to, like, do it. Because right now, I'm just, like, I just hate myself. I'm just like, oh, you're such a piece of crap. All right. Anyway, thinking. I could use this to trade with some stuff. I think, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Definitely not lethal range. I'm going to trade that. Let's do this. Cool. Okay. And I can trade these in there. But I really want to get... that's okay. I want to get my Hellia going, but it's whatever. Still thinking about it. Like, I literally can't get it out of my head. But anyway, gotta think of a question to ask y'all. I think I asked y'all a couple of stuff to put in the comments. Y'all should type in the comments. Like, come on, y'all. Trying to get the public communicating, trying to get some dialogue going. You know. What was this? A big old trapdoor spider, huh? Well, despite my misplay, I still managed to win. I totally did it on purpose. I did it to put pressure and get dragons. No. Okay. Anyway, so I know I kind of talked throughout the first game in particular, but this deck is good. Like, when I first put it together, and I was like, oh, this is nothing, I was just experimenting because I made a Reno deck for every other form of Death Knight. The first one was Red Reno, which had a lot of views. If you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. But this one, like, why aren't y'all jumping on this one? Like, this deck is I mean, I took it to Legend, like it said, because I was kind of experimenting and wanted to see how far this could go. But I'm telling you, I think Lord Marigar is underrated. I think, like I said, it just ends games. And if your opponent literally can't make a board card, like Priest, I kind of struggle with too, because, Whirlpool is a good card too. If they can't just wipe your board, you just win right then and there, because you have so many corpses built up from everything else. Reno's just fantastic, can be control decks, and you can last in the late game with your plagues too, and obviously that shuts down Reno's deck. So it does really counter a lot of the meta, and I would say Death Knight is your hardest matchup, because I wouldn't say they do what you do better. But again, you're playing Lord Marigar. No other deck's playing that card. They're playing the Excavate package, which I did kind of consider putting an Excavate package in this, but I think I just didn't have room, and I didn't experiment with like an XL variant or whatnot. But I hit Legend with it. I played this exclusively from the beginning of the month to Legend. I played Big Shaman. I made a video about Big Shaman. And I went from Big Shaman, I went from rank 2 down 4, and then back up to 1. And then I was like, switch back to this, and then hit Legend. But most of the game, I'll have to pull up the win rate. Well, it says on the deck tracker, it says I have a 77% win rate. But I know I played a lot more on my phone. So it's probably honestly more like I don't say 70, but like it's definitely over 50. Like, yeah, I mean, clearly it's good enough to legend. I'm just some schmuck. So play the deck, get legend, get good. Although there's probably, I mean, if you play the other form of Death Knight, you'll probably also get there. But if you want to play a different deck, here you go. I'm done rambling. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100.